All right, y'all, we are back with another video. And before we get into this video, make sure you go into your Google search bar and you type in www.merrickgarlandaliar.com. Make sure y'all type that in the Google search and see what pops up. And I can tell you it'd be him and Jack Smith. So let's check this out. This one right here is coming by Doug. I will leave the original video in the description. Make sure y'all go to Doug's channel and let him know that I sent you. And he said that Merrick Garland is guilty. Contempt of Congress. And we know that this man is a liar. Where's them audio tapes at? Merrick Garland of Joe Biden. Where the audio tapes at? Why you didn't tell everybody that we knew that Jack Smith was not a special counsel? This whole case Jack Smith has against Donald Trump should be gone. It shouldn't even be here in the first place, but like now it should be gone. Matt Gaetz absolutely went off on Merrick Garland. I mean, just went off on him. So we already know that Merrick Garland is a liar and he needs to be in jail. That's exactly where he needs to be at, but we definitely finna get straight into this video. Make sure y'all please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Shout out to everybody showing so much support. Everybody that's been watching until the end, I really, really appreciate it. And make sure y'all, when you subscribe to the channel, make sure you turn your notifications to all. A lot of people been reaching out to me, letting me know that they haven't been getting my videos and stuff like that. I did talk to YouTube about that, and they just told me to let y'all know to make sure you turn your notifications to all. That way you can stay up to date. Every time I upload a video, you will be updated. All right. So like I said, without further ado, let's go ahead and dive straight into this, y'all. Let's go.
We caught a fish. Merrick Garland held in contempt of Congress.
Yep.
At least those steps are heading that direction. We'll get to it. Welcome to Doug in Exile. This is where the happy patriots are. We've been following the Merrick Garland scandal of his obstruction. Here's a quick intro by James Comer.
The Oversight and Judiciary Committees issued duly authorized legal subpoenas to Attorney General Garland for a certain set of documents, including the audio recordings of Special Counsel Hur's interview with President Biden.
It's the Hur interview that is the big cover-up. I'll read a few tweets. Here's Mike Benz. Never in our nation's history has there been a more worthy and long overdue contempt resolution than one for Merrick Garland. Kudos, credit, and praise goes to Rep. James Comer. For people who say they don't do anything, they did something.
Yeah, they
Here's
did.
The Oversight Committee Chairman Comer speaks on House floor in support of resolution to hold Attorney General Merrick Garland in contempt. Here, remember, as the Democrats say, no one is above the law.
The Attorney General has refused to produce these audio recordings. Unlike what my Democratic colleagues keep claiming, this is not just Republicans who need these recordings for their oversight duties. Media outlets, including the AP, CBS, CNN, NBC, and the Washington Post, among others, have filed suit to get these same audio recordings as well.
Democrat media outlets are saying, Biden, though you're a Democrat, you're covering up. Merrick Garland is covering this up. So this is even the Democrat media arm are calling out their own. This is a sign of them throwing Biden under the bus. They're ready to be done with this guy.
Because the media, like everyone else, knows there's no substitute for a recording of an interview. Not a transcript, not a summary, not the Attorney General's judgment that Congress doesn't need it. The Oversight Committee's investigation of these classified documents has already revealed that the White House's official timeline of events regarding these classified materials left out very important details.
Yeah, so they've already been leaving stuff out. What did they leave out? Important timelines. I'll make a guess on two others in a minute. Two other important things that they probably are covering up.
For instance, White House employees were entering the Penn Biden Center and moving documents months before the discovery of the classified materials by President Biden's personal attorneys in November 2022. One of those employees was former White House counsel Dana Remus. We issued a subpoena for Mrs. Remus's deposition, but the White House has blocked Mrs. Remus from speaking to the Oversight Committee.
Okay, so the number one thing I believe they're covering up is that the transcript that was released to the public does not match the recording in substance. So not just Biden saying and, but probably reveals the depth of his senility or whatever it is that's wrong with him that they were trying to cover up. That's one point. Here's James Comer.
The White House is also
And
blocked.
they already know Joe Biden has dementia. See, they're trying to cover all of this crap up, and Merrick Garland knows this. That's why he needs to be in jail. That's why he should be found guilty. Contempt of Congress. He should be. This man is a liar. Merrick Garland should be in jail. Is they going to put him in jail? Probably not. We know how the Democrats work. They probably ain't going to put him in jail, but he damn sure need to be there. I can tell you that now. He needs to be in jail. Joe Biden has dementia. They don't want to release those audio tapes. Where those audio tapes at, Merrick Garland? Where they at? You lied about that. You lied about Jack Smith being a special counsel. Just all of it. This man is a straight liar. And then you got Joe Biden on side going after him. Because remember, Democrats really don't want Joe Biden as president. They really want him out of there. And his own side is going after him. Even the media outlets is going after Joe Biden. Washington Post, like all these leftist articles and stuff like that, they going after Joe Biden. They want those audio tapes like everybody else do. But Merrick Garland them don't want to release them. They're going to come out soon. I can believe that, and I guarantee you that.
Other White House employees who visited the Penn Biden Center before November 2022 from speaking to us. What is the Biden administration trying to hide?
Yeah, I believe that the Biden administration, in point number 2, is hiding substance that they wanted to go after Trump.
Yep.
It could be other parts of the investigation, like Biden could say things like, "I'm really upset that they haven't arrested Trump yet." That would go to his motive in all of these corrupt DAs.
And you could tell it got to be something, because why Joe Biden won't release it? It has to be something that they do not want out. And you got to realize, look at everything that Donald Trump been going through this entire year, going from last year. This man been in and out of courtrooms, not able to really campaign like he wants to. And when he do campaign, everybody shows up. The man went to a blue state and had over 100,000 people show up. His last rally, I think, was in Vegas, had about 20,000 people, 20 to 25,000 people. So people still show up with Donald Trump when he go to these rallies. But it's just sad that he got to spend majority of his time in courtrooms with corrupt judges that donated to Joe Biden. It's a lot of stuff that Joe Biden is hiding. It's a lot of stuff that Merrick Garland is hiding that they do not want out, because they know once it come out, they are done. They done. Salute to Doug. Just like he got on his thumbnail, we got him.
And judges on their witch hunt of Trump.
Attorney General Merrick Garland's refusal to produce this evidence establishes a clear pattern of obstruction by the DOJ to cover up President Biden's wrongdoing. President Biden has lied to the American people about his mishandling of classified documents. He has repeatedly denied not knowing about or being involved in his family's influence peddling schemes, which the Oversight Committee can now show has raked in $18 million from foreign individuals and entities for the Biden family members, including President Biden himself.
Just remember, the Department of Justice is not for justice, but this is normal oversight for Congress. This is their job. This is how one branch of government checks the other. And remember, the Democrats in Congress are trying to put the Supreme Court under their overview. The Democrats are, but they don't want the Congress even to do its normal job of being a check and balance on the president.
He also met with nearly all his family's foreign associates. President Biden's Department of Justice appears to be taking every step to insulate him from the consequences, whether it's hiding these audio recordings or attempting to give Hunter Biden a sweetheart plea deal to shield Joe Biden from facing accountability for his role in his family's influence peddling schemes.
And this is what happens when you hide things, is it makes people very curious about those recordings. Now we all want to know, including ABC, CBS, CNN.
Yeah, and I know that they're mad. And once again, shout out to James Comer. He ain't playing around. But yeah, when you got to hire something like this, and Congress, they constantly asking you for the audio tapes. They asking Merrick Garland about it, and they just refusing. So when you're refusing, that means pretty much 10 times out of 10, you're hiding something. It's something that's been said that you don't want out. Because if you knew you didn't say anything wrong, you ain't got nothing to hide, you would release those audio tapes and it'd have been out the way. That's why Matt Gaetz was pissed off about it. He's like, where's the audio tapes? Why are you hiding it? We asking for it. We've been asking for it, and you won't give them to us. So I'm telling you, it's going to be something. And I can't wait till them audio tapes come out. And I guarantee it's going to be some stuff that was said. Woo! I can't wait for that.
The representatives cannot serve as a necessary check on the presidency if the executive branch is free to ignore the House's subpoenas. I urge my colleagues to hold Attorney General Merrick Garland in contempt of Congress.
Yeah, this is normal congressional stuff. This is normal oversight they're supposed to be doing. And here's the vote. What happened with the vote?
On this vote, the yeas are 208, the nays are 207. The resolution is adopted. Without objection, the motion reconsider is laid upon the table.
That's the first step to holding Merrick Garland in court. Of contempt of Congress. Republicans won this one. Hats off to the good work of James Comer. This is how you do it with a very narrow majority. We won by one vote.
Won by one vote. Shout out to James Comer, man. But right here, Merrick Garland deserves all of this because he's still sitting on the stand and lying to the American people. This is what he is constantly doing. Lying to the people. Lying to Congress. They constantly asking for the recordings you won't give them to them. You got called out about the Jack Smith situation, but he's not even a special counsel. He didn't even go through the process to be a special counsel. We just find that out. So it's just all of this stuff, and this is the reason why Merrick Garland is really guilty and in contempt of Congress. So we shall see what happens next, but Merrick Garland is done if he don't give up those audio tapes. Joe Biden as well. So like I said before, this right here is just crazy. It's really, really crazy. So obviously Merrick Garland cannot be trusted, never could be trusted because he's a liar, and I'm going to keep saying it. And Joe Biden's a liar too because the man got dementia. How is he still allowed to be president if that's the case? So it's a lot of stuff that's been hiding that they don't want out, but it will come to the light soon. So like I said, thank you all for watching. Be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch y'all in the next one.